Let's talk about precisely why, generally speaking, a player with a noticeably shorter swing typically has much more precise control. Not all players, however, have or indeed should have a shorter swing, especially very young children, since they truly need a significantly bigger arc to achieve considerably more distance. But when a player has already fully grown, that is to say, when their body and muscles are completely and thoroughly developed, well, a swing that is generally much more controlled here will certainly give them significantly more precise control at the exact moment of impact. It's truly important to know this particular point. Not everyone is exactly the same, but especially there are many players who tend to get out of plane a lot, and there are elite players who have successfully managed to adapt their bodies and since they were very young, to those inherent flaws. But the truly important thing is to teach the player from the very beginning to have the golf club more under control. Having the club more under control is going to give us fewer problems at the moment of impact. And generally, we are increasingly observing that in elite golf, there are many players whose backswing is noticeably shorter, which is a significant trend. In the golf swing, there are 3 levers that you need to be very clear about. The first lever is when the club moves away from the ground and the club is parallel to the ground. That would just be the first lever, indeed. From there, the player won't be able to generate all the necessary power or the crucial speed that's truly needed. So they have to move up to the second power, to the second important lever, which would be the arm position parallel with the hinge, with this effective speed accumulator. He's up. And that would be the second lever. And then the third lever, as we see in the case of Jon Rahm, the club doesn't go higher than this. He has a very short third lever. There are other professional players who have held the club much longer, and others even have the club crossed over in that particular way, or the club positioned over here. This would be the renowned Sergio Garcia. This would be John Daly. This would be Jim Furyk. This would be Jon Rahm, right? So it's incredibly important. But from this point, what I truly achieved with John was that he had a much more compact and significantly more consistent contact with the ball.